Hi, in this presentation, I'm going to speak about the scope of public speaking as well as coaching. Let's look at speaking. Now, would you like to become a motivation speaker? A motivation speaker is someone who talks with energy on the stage and he motivates his audience. There are some people who would like to become inspirational speaker. Now, there's a major difference becoming a motivation speaker and an inspiration speaker. A motivation speaker should show energy. However, an inspiration speaker need not do that. He can be seated on the platform. It could be down on the floor, or he may be sitting on the seat. Maybe he is standing, but he may or may not be using the strength and the power and the energy like a motivation speaker. The difference here is a motivation speaker has to motivate the audience, whereas the audience get inspired by an inspiration speaker. So you decide whether you would like to become a motivation speaker or an inspirational speaker. Now, there are people who take speaking as a career, for example, to become a corporate trainer or facilitator. It's good. The only drawback being a corporate trainer and a freelance trainer is a freelance trainer can charge whatever he wants to. He can conduct the training program anytime that he wants to. Whereas when it comes to a corporate training program, it is set by the company. And you are not permitted to use all those PowerPoint presentations that you design with your logo and your standards. The company that you are going to train, they have their own set rules and regulations and standards, and therefore you have to maintain that. Similarly, when it comes to the attire, if you are conducting a private training program, which like a freelancer, you can wear whatever you want to. However, if you're going to represent or if you're going to conduct a training program for the corporate, for a company, then you have to follow their procedures. Now, by learning how to speak, you can become a consultant. There's a major difference between a consultant and a coach. Let's talk about consultant. A consultant is like a doctor, but not for an individual, but for an organization. Meaning, he would be the one to have a team to look and take care of what is happening in the business, especially in the management side. It could be the finance management, it could be the HR management, it could be the purchase management. He would be looking the system that is working there. So a consultant is more like a doctor for an organization. Now let's talk about a coach. A coach is different from a consultant because a coach does not work on the business or the company, rather works on the person who leads the company. For example, if I were to be a coach, I would be coaching the CEO of the company, and in turn, the CEO of the company would be implementing those coaching things or the techniques or whatever he has learned from a coaching, through coaching. He would go and implement that in his business or her business. Now, what's the difference between a coach and a mentor? A mentor is someone who has already achieved what you're looking for. For example, if you want to become a writer, okay, you will be looking for somebody who can mentor you, whereas the person who is going to mentor you should be someone who has already achieved that. In case of coaching, it does not require. It's an entirely different ball game together. So when it comes to motivation or when it comes to mentoring, it's all about pulling the person upward. Because I, as a mentor, I know how to reach where I am right now. So I'm just pulling you, when I say you, I'm talking about the mentee, towards myself, asking you to keep your right leg, okay, left leg, and then take one step ahead. Whereas in the coaching, it's entirely different. A coach need not be a person who has already reached at the pinnacle of where you want to reach. If you're looking for a coach in your business, and let's say that you're into the textile business and you want to get some coaching from someone who can help you in your business, so you're looking for a coach, a financial coach, and this financial coach may not be having any connection with the textile industry. However, he would be able to coach you. How? By asking you questions. So in other words, a mentor is someone who's already there, whereas a coach need not be there, but he is the one to push you. So mentoring is all about pulling, and when it comes to coaching, it's all about pushing. Now, when it comes to coaching, what to coach? That's the question. If you have any hobby, you can coach that. For example, that you see on the screen. If you know how to play guitar, you can coach that. You can take your interest, whatever interest you have, you can coach that. If you have any experience, now experience could be something that you like doing or something that you have learned but you don't like doing. However, since you have the experience, you can also go and teach that. Then comes something that you have practiced. For example, you wanted to lose weight and you have gone through the pain, and then you have practiced that and you have shed your weight. That means you can become a coach. You can teach other people. You can coach other people. How did you apply those systems in your life? If you are into relationship, then you can coach you can become a relationship coach. If you are a parent, then you can become a parenting coach. If you are into health, you can become a health coach. If you are into weight loss, you can become a weight loss coach. If you are into spirituality, you can become a spiritual coach. If you are into pets, you can become a pet coach. You don't have to be a doctor or a vet to become a pet coach. You can just, from your experience, you can share that in different formats. If you are into style, then you can become a style coach. If you are a writer, then you can become a writing coach. If you are into academics, then you can teach different subjects and you can become an academic coach. If you're into business, you can become a business coach. If you are into career, then you can become a career coach. If you're into marketing, you can become a marketing coach. If you're into executive, then you can become an executive coach. If you're into social media, you can become a social media coach. If you're into designing, you can become a design coach. If you're into branding, then you can become a branding coach. If you are into leadership, like what I do, you can become a leadership coach or leadership empowerment coach. And if you're into hiring, then you can become a hiring coach. If you're into peak performance, then you can become a peak performance coach. If you're into yoga, you can become a yoga coach. So why did I take all this example? There are abundance of possibility for you in this world. You just have to ask yourself, what is that I want to coach? And anything based on your experience, based on your interest, and based on your hobby, you can just coach people based on your niche, based on your age group that you want to coach. I am on a mission. My mission is to impact 1 million lives. I said 1 million lives. It's not training 1 million lives or to coach 1 million lives. It is to impact 1 million lives by developing professional coaches, speakers, and trainers. Would you like to be part of a coaching organization? Would you like to become a coach? Would you like to be paid within 30 days and generate revenue much faster and easier as a coach? If yes, please join me. Coaching industry is climbing to $325 billion by 2025. I warmly welcome you to Coach the Coach Results Coaching Program. It's a 7-day coaching session. When I say 7-day, 3-day in a week, 3-day week number 2, and 1 day would be the last week. Lifetime access to all the coaching sessions that's recorded. So it's not like other programs where you have pre-recorded videos. No. When you come from this program for 7 days, all the 7 days are recorded. That becomes your lesson and you will be able to access that for lifetime. No beating around the bush, no theory part. We go straight. Every day I'll be coaching 4 people using laser coaching. So it will be around about 2 hours. When you come for the session, it would be around about 2 hours. And in this 2 hours, I'll be coaching 4 people using my laser coaching technique. And then after the coaching, I'll be debriefing that how did I coach? What's the technique I used? What went well? What could have been done very well? That's how you'll be learning. And not only that, you will have to do 21 sessions yourself by coaching someone. It could be your family, your friends, anyone. I call it the low-hanging fruits. 21 clients. If you do 21 clients and if you get feedback from them, that would then be used as your social proof. You do not require any certification. That itself is great to prove that you have done coaching. You have coached around about 21 people and they have given you the credential saying that yes, you have brought changes in my life. Not only that, you'll also be getting a Ledger International certification, which says that I, as an instructor, I, as a coach of coaches, I am an approved John Maxwell and Les Brown certified coach. The total value of this program is actually 49,000 Indian rupee, but we're not going to charge that. We're not going to charge even 39,000 or 29,000 or 19,000. We are just going to charge you 7,999 Indian rupee for this program, because this is one of the new batches that I have. Later on, it will go up. So here is the link on the screen. So please copy, paste, and get into action. And we are going to start this program as soon as possible. Once again, thank you very much for taking your time to be with me. Thanks a lot and welcome to Coach the Coaches.